Indonesia is one of the most moderate Muslim countries in the world ever. We are lucky, you know. And Muslim, I told them, you know, look what is happening here. Everybody was just like, all of a sudden, the artist in the second year said, we want to come back. So they went home, and my daughter came to me and said, I lost $400,000. You lost again? I said, baby, we can't do this no more. You know, this is over. Can we do it one more year? Oh my God. My only daughter. So now she lost almost like $1.5 million. And of course I have a will. You know, I have some money set aside. I'm going to take it from my will. I'll give it to somebody else. But anyway, so I'm not a multi-millionaire. I have a little money that I keep for my, you know, that I've built up. You know, like, you save $1, like what Paxton Baker said. So, you know, I have a little money, which I saved. And the third year, she did it again. And she said, Dad, you know what? We broke even. We're still short $1.6 million. The fourth year, she made money. And she paid me back. She paid me back. She paid me back the money she owed me. And you know what? Now, she went to the bank and she got credit from the bank, Bank Niaga. And Bank Niaga gave her a facility, so she doesn't need my money no more. I was glad she didn't need me anymore. But now, if I go and give tickets to my friends, I have to pay for it. Except Dino, because Dino, she knows Dino. You know, Dino, Duta Besar, they know Dino. And so, you know, they go once in a while, you know, and they come and Dino is then my special guest. But I cannot give him tickets because mesti bayar pajak kan kalau tiket. Either it's free, still bayar pajak. No, I'm not going to give him tickets. We're just going to give them IDs like they're panitia, you know. So I'm really cheap. I tell you, I'm cheap. Fifth year. Diane Warren, you heard about Diane Warren? Diane Warren, Gontha. Diane Warren is Jewish. I don't want to come to Indonesia, I'm afraid. He said, okay, don't come. So what we do is every WS week, we actually manufacture DVDs. And we are now producing DVDs from every jazz festival. And every year, we produce 20 to 30 DVDs, which are now on the market. Her company is now valued at big money because of the DVDs and the masters. Her company is now valued at $57 million. And I want my money back. I want my share because, you know, I basically finance her, you know. And this is JP Morgan. But now she doesn't come to me no more. She doesn't need me anymore. I said, don't do that. Don't forget the people that helped you at the beginning. Yeah, but you're my dad. It's okay. Anyway, so we got some money. We have some investors that came into the company. But basically, her library has been valued by JP Morgan by with big money. So Diane Warren doesn't want to come. Finally, Diane Warren wanted to come. But in her contract, she said, I want two security guards fully equipped with guns. Sure, no problem. You know, come. So she comes, she arrived, Diane Warren arrived with the whole team, with Due Fuji, and we give her two guards with guns, left and right, and here, everywhere, you know, everywhere. And she walks around into the hotel with the guard, and she felt safe. Well, we put the guards just across the room. And Indonesian guards are guards that are very disciplined juga nih, you know, cukup disiplin ini, because Indonesia, the guards and the police are pretty, kalau suruh jaga orang asing tuh jaga bener. Jaga bener. So they stand in front of the room 24 hours. Every time she comes out, she sees the guard. She said to my daughter, can you please put them at the end of the hallway? So then they go at the end of the hallway, right? Okay. But when she goes down, the guards are with her, right? So they go to Plaza Indonesia. I told them, you know, I was part of the team that actually built Plaza Indonesia. She goes there, she sees this Plaza Indonesia. She says to the guard, can you please walk like 30 or 40 meters behind me, not too close. All of a sudden she felt safe. The next day she said, I don't need those guards no more. I don't want those guards no more. And on the Sunday she disappears. Where is Diane Warren? At Mangga Dua. You don't do that no more. What's happening? It's okay. Yeah, but anything happened to you, it's my fault. Where are your guards? I sent them home. All of a sudden, Indonesia is the most beautiful country. They want to come back. I don't want them no more. Bosan orang udah ada. So, and all of a sudden, you know, I had Singaporeans coming, you know, we had Australian people coming, we had Dutch people, Americans coming to Indonesia. And it just happened not because I wanted to do something for my country, I did something for music that I like. The hell with my country. Music is number one, the country number two. No, I'm kidding. You know, I was proud that I was able to do something for my country voluntarily, without really the intention to promote the country. And now in year six, we have Tony Braxton came. When I come to Indonesia, I don't want to go through the lobby. There are too many people. I want to go through the kitchen. So she goes to the hotel. Instead of going through the lobby, she goes through the kitchen. And people masak, kan? They go, who is this woman? Nobody knows her. Everybody cooking and they don't care about Tony Braxton, you know? Ang orang Indonesia, Indonesians are the nicest people, the most polite people. They don't attack artists. Nggak kalau sini artis, dikeruputin. So the next day Tony Braxton goes through the lobby and people just say hi. And she said, hi. You want signatures? She said, yes. She is offering people signatures. So, what I'm meaning to say is, we have a nice country, beautiful people. Paxton Baker came. The second year he wanted to come again. But this year, Santana, big problem. I'll never take Santana back. I said to my daughter, no more Santana. Why? He came to Borobudur Hotel. Okay, of course he is a big rock star. He came to the Borobudur Hotel. He just got married to this new wife drummer. Siapa sih namanya istrinya Santana yang baru itu? Kribo. She has a lot of hair. And she's a very good and young. And he said, I don't want to stay at the Borobudur Hotel. I want to go to the Four Seasons. So he went to the Four Seasons. I want to stay in the Four Seasons. I said, but that's an American hotel. Are you not afraid to get bombed? No, it's Canadian. I checked it out. So he went to the Four Seasons Hotel. He stayed there. Big problem. You know, kita tanam pohon on a Friday. But he said, I want to do it Saturday. I said, we are going to tanam pohon with the president because mau tanam pohon sama itu, sama Pak SBY hari Jumat. He said, no, I want to do it on Saturday. So Pak SBY said, no, we do it on Sunday. So Pak SBY wanted to do it. Sometimes I said, I don't care. I want to do it on Saturday. He's not my president. I do. These are the kind of problems you have with artists. So now you explain to the president that Santana ini orangnya kan egalitarian. He has no boss. Artists have no boss. So how do you deal with people who don't have a boss? He is his own boss. He decides himself. But anyway, you still accommodate the guy. You still do whatever is necessary to make him happy. When he left, the last day, he said he saw 2 days in a row 10,000 people singing his songs in a hall full, 20,000 people. He goes and plays in Vegas at the Hard Rock Cafe, and there are only like 400 people. I know he gets 20,000 people. He said, can I come back next year? I said, no. We don't need you no more. He begged me, I'd like to come back. I think about it. I mean, you know, at that point in time, you know, there are people that you can treat well, that you should treat well. You give them a finger, they want your hand, give it to them. But if they want to have your whole body, no. And you can have 5 fingers, but that's it. Don't take 10 of it. Jadi kita juga harus memberikan sesuatu kepada orang to accommodate them, because we are a new country. We are a young country. We are a country who people don't know. But what I do now, or what I continue to say what I do. It's my daughter. So every year we have DVDs that we created of Tony Braxton, of New York Voices, the Manhattan Transfer, like Jason Mraz, and what have you. And we sell them worldwide. What you see now is that the DVDs of Java Jazz are all over the world being sold in the shops. It's going to be on iTunes and on Amazon pretty soon. And what we get now is, you promote the country, you promote the people, and instead of paying money, people pay to see you. It's a strategy, you know, but it is a strategy with a lot of tears, a lot of fighting with my daughter, you know, and she paid me back in a way, but it's not my own money. I borrowed it from the bank as well, don't worry. You know? So, anyway, what I'm really saying is, you know, how do you start? You start from scratch. You have to invest. You have to be ready to lose money in any venture that you do, any venture. But you need to be ready. If you say, okay, I'm going to put 2 million aside. If I lose it, I lose it. If not, if I make it back, nobody makes $2 million overnight. It takes a long time. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of effort, and the most important thing is don't give up. And I told my daughter, don't give up. Now she's the largest festival in the world. She has Rockin' Land, which is becoming very big right now. And she has another festival, which is Soul Nation. Now, I was telling the story, and this is the last part of my story about the music. And I was telling that to some friends. Recently we had Andrea Bocelli in Indonesia. And that's another story on its own. You know? So when people say, first of all, when people say, oh, you're not extreme Muslim country, you say yes. Don't say no. Yes, I know. I agree. But don't we have extreme Christians in Ireland? Don't we have extreme Hindus? The Sikhs? There are always a bunch of extreme people. Tell them, you know. But the majority of our people are the good ones, you know. And there are 10 or 15 people who are not good, who make the whole country become bad. Don't we agree to that? There are only that few people that make us look bad. Do we agree to that?
Yes, right.
Do we agree that we are actually a very unified country, that we are actually a great country, that we actually, how many dialects? 400? Over 400 dialects? 800 dialects? There you go. I don't think so. Where did you get that number from? Huh?
She said 600.
Okay. You just studied. How can I argue with you? You know, you must be right. But I'm going to check you out. Wikipedia. Ada pasti ya? No, it's not that. Okay. Anyway, no. Anyway, what we see, and for example, what is now, when you see on the internet today, all the slander about Partai Demokrat with the president, that's bad press. That is how uneducated certain people are. This will not happen in the US, but it can happen in countries like Indonesia, where people instigate things, where people can actually influence other people through the internet. That's why the internet, in a way, is dangerous. That's why technology, in a way, is dangerous. And I want you to be careful with technology. Okay? Now, I was talking about Andrea Bocelli. He landed. He's blind, right? Yeah. Andrea Bocelli. You know, no, Andrea Bocelli. Who doesn't know Andrea Bocelli? Dino. But Dino doesn't know Andrea Bocelli. I asked him whether he knows Andrea Bocelli. He did not know. You know? By the way, Padino and I are like Tom and Jerry. You know? I'm always Tom the cat. You know, I always lose. But anyway, he came, he landed, and the first thing he said, I want to see Jakarta. Is he not blind? So I asked his girlfriend, you want to see Jakarta? Yeah, he want to see it. Because he got blind when he was 11 years old. So he went through Jakarta. We took him to Taman Fatahila. And you know Taman Fatahila itu tempat orang jualan di itu kan? He went around 5 times. But he felt, because when you're blind, you have a sixth sense and you know what's going on. Right? And then on the way back, we went through Monas. And you know what he said? He has heard about Indonesia. I want to play at Monas. For free for the people of Indonesia. I want to perform at Monas. Isn't that great? For free? Yes, for free. But you have to pay me. I said, no, Andrea, it's okay, don't worry, okay, next time. But then I spoke to Government Fauzi Bowo. And Government Fauzi Bowo said, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Government will pay. But will you sponsor? So you come to me to sponsor. Anyway, we're going to do it, and I'm glad to do it, because what I want to do is I want to put, if I can get 50 entrepreneurs that each donate $20,000 or $10,000, we can bring Andrea Bocelli back to Indonesia, have him play at Monas, okay, and have the world see that Andrea Bocelli plays at the National Monument in Indonesia, televise it, and by doing so we promote our country. And this is what I like to do. I'm paying myself. And by the way, I don't do it for Indonesia. I like to doing it because I like music. No. I do it for the country. And I like music as well. So, you know, here's what I just want to say. What I want to say is, I always like to be optimistic. Okay? I want to look at the good part of the country. You know? The bad part, I put that aside. Okay? Because I'm Indonesian. I want my country to excel. I have kids. I have grandkids. They're going to be Indonesian. They will stay Indonesian. And I hope that the country will be better. Not for me, but for you, my grandkids, and those who come after me. So having said that, I hope that what I've been telling you will, I don't know if it inspires you, but what I'm saying here is, there are certain ways that we all can contribute to our country. And this is what I'm doing my way. Thank you very much.